weekend, I'm staying on a small island off Hervey Bay in Queensland. It's been newly named Lifestyle Island, and it's owned by the entrepreneur known as Aussie Rob. My friends are here to celebrate his son's birthday, and whilst here, I couldn't help but pick his brain on politics. My first question, just what seat is his island on?
Mate, that's a great question. Being a private island, I don't know what bloody electorate that we are actually in. I mean, is this really part of Australia?
The island has its own airstrip, which stretches farther than the eye can see. Its beaches reach for 2 kilometres when the tide is out, and it's been valued at $7 million. Aussie Rob says his island is his retreat from his high-profile life in Sydney, where he is often recognised just walking down the street. He told me, as you can imagine, that he's traditionally been a Liberal voter, but that he thinks his favourite party is a mess.
In the past, it's always been Labor has been for the workers, and Liberal has been for the employers. But now it's all over the shop. You know, when you've got Labor saying that they're going to reduce company tax greater than what Liberal is going to reduce it by, and that's never seems to happen with the Labor Party and so on. It's just such a confusing message out there now, and they're really not giving us any hope or any inspiration to get us to vote for them, because all they're doing is attacking each other all the time.
And how important is your vote to you then? Do you think your vote is the most effective way to enact political change?
Look, last election I would have said yes, but this election it's just so confusing out there, and I really feel sorry for people that are coming in, especially like the younger ones now coming in to know what to vote, because there is very little distinction.
He told me he has a new idea for a political party.
What we really need to do is to go and create a new party, and I'm all for the entrepreneurs party, and have this country run by entrepreneurs, which is what I loved about Turnbull, is the fact that he's a person that actually made it in the real world and hasn't been a politician all his life.
This isn't the first time I've come across people that think entrepreneurs should run the country. In SA last week, I ran into this guy.
If I won $20 or $30 million, the first person I'd go and see would be Dick Smith, and then I'd form a completely new political party.
So what else would be different if entrepreneurs ran the country?
Imagine having an entrepreneurs party that nobody actually earned a salary, but you're profit shared on the profit that you make the country.
Yeah.
Interesting concept, isn't it? Yeah, because really, shouldn't the country really be run like a company? You know, it's got to be run profitable, right, for that company to be able to survive. And really, that's what it is, isn't it? Isn't a country an extension of a big company where you've got the leaders, you've got the management and so forth of those companies, and you've got people that are working and trying to keep that little economy within the own company for that company to grow into a larger company.
So you don't think perhaps that some of these people like Malcolm Turnbull with their wealth, that it put them out of touch with the everyday Australian?
No, I don't think so at all, because people with the wealth have to employ the everyday Australian.
In my experience, having someone as my boss hasn't made them understand my needs more. But to Aussie Rob's credit, he acts and talks like a down-to-earth bloke.